Washington, D.C. this evening for the 50th anniversary of the American Hellenic Institute. With us to talk about this wonderful event that's become a staple in our community is the president, Nick Larragakis. Nick, tell us this evening what's on the agenda, and first of all, welcome to Cosmos Philly.
It's always a pleasure to be on Cosmos Philly, and we thank you for coming out and covering our big 50th anniversary. It's very important to be able to spread the word in terms of what we do at the Institute, and our 50th anniversary is exceptionally important to be able to spread that word, and you're going to do a hell of a job in doing that.
Well, thank you, Nick.
Well, look, this is important, obviously. 50 years is a milestone. I've been with the organization and blessed to be with the organization for 50 years. We have a wonderful program tonight, pomp and circumstance, a historical video of the organization of the last 50 years, two wonderful honorees, and Kathy Sakalaris and Angela Chakopoulos, who will make us very proud in terms of our Greek American community and the service they provide to our community. But the mission of the organization is also first and forefront tonight on the agenda, to reconfirm what our mission is of our founder, Gene Rosidis, who started the organization 50 years ago after the illegal invasion and, unfortunately, what remains the continuing occupation of Cyprus. And we want to remind everyone that, unfortunately, in 2024, you have a member of the European Union called Cyprus who is being occupied by Turkey, who is a member of NATO. So, in essence, what you have is Turkish NATO troops occupying a member of the European Union. And how absurd does that sound when you say it out loud? But that's the reality.
It certainly does, yeah.
And in an era of when we invoke the rules-based international order, well, we cannot be selective in how we apply the rules-based international order. If we say it for Russia against Ukraine, as we should, well, we certainly should be able to say it to an ally, as in Turkey, who is occupying a member of the European Union. So it's a reconfirmation of the original mission of Gene Rosidis, and to propel ourselves into the next 50 years and to be true to our original mission, not just for Cyprus, obviously, but for all issues regarding the Eastern Mediterranean as they affect the U.S.-Greece-U.S. relationship, which is paramount of importance in a very geostrategic area called the Eastern Mediterranean, of where Greece and Cyprus are the frontline states that promote democracy, peace, and stability, and the relations between the United States and Greece are not just based on interest, but on shared values. So these are the things that are on display here tonight, in addition, obviously, to our anniversary.
Well, a valid series of goals and achievements that need to be progressed for all of us. We want to wish you and AHI a big congratulations on the 50th anniversary, and we wish you the best with all the endeavors in preserving and perpetuating Hellenism. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you, and God bless you and all the work you're doing for perpetuating Hellenism in your own way.
Thank you, Nick. And with me this evening, one of the honored guests, Katerina Papoulias Sakalaris. How are you feeling, first of all, about this evening being honored by AHI? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm truly honored and to be at the gala this evening, and it's been an amazing week for me. It's been 4 days of meeting some incredibly wonderful people and learning more about the mission of the American Hellenic Institute. I think their work is vital and critical, the relationship between the United States of America and Greece and Cyprus, that it remains strong, especially given what's going on in that area of the world. It's just geopolitically active, and we have to keep a very strong relationship, not only for now, but for future generations, to protect the interests of Greece and Cyprus in the world. So I think we have a good friend in the United States, and I think they do. I think the reason why I accepted this award is because the American Hellenic Institute does serious work. They have a serious working board, and they're not about promoting things that aren't important. They are promoting the most important things and working very hard.
If there's a message we can send out to the general public, our community, our Greek Americans, and our Phil Hellenes, what would that be?
I think the message would be one of unity. We seem to have thousands of Greek organizations that all have the same mission. The mission is clearly to support Hellenism and Orthodoxy, but we're few in numbers, and I think if we can find a way to come together and support one another, I think we'll be a lot stronger moving forward, and I think it's vital for future generations and for our children.
Well, we want to thank you for being with us, and congratulations and best in luck with future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor.
Well, he's one of our own from Philadelphia, John Vasiliou, who represents so many organizations across the Delaware Valley, and now he's here in Washington, D.C., working with AHI. John, welcome to Cosmos Philly. Tell us about this evening and how you're feeling about seeing this all come to fruition.
It's a busy week to be Greek. You know that. With the Philly Parade last week, AHI's 50th anniversary this week. I'm so proud to be in all the organizations I'm in, but I'm especially proud to be in AHI. 50 years. God bless the organization. Nick Larragakis at the forefront today as the president and CEO. I'm here because of Nick Larragakis. We're very proud of the work that AHI does, and we're celebrating 50 years and looking forward to another 50 years.
This constant level of support that you've involved yourself in must be quite taxing. How are you doing it? How are you keeping up? Because it's been an extraordinary time frame that you've put in.
You have to stay organized, and you have to be efficient. And I'm proud of everything I'm involved in. My family supports me, and we try to help as much as we can in the community, and this is something that is important to me to be involved in AHI, and it's something that has hit a milestone this year that not many organizations reach 50 years. So once again, congratulations to everybody that has been involved over the years, and thank you to Cosmos Philly for being here to cover this amazing event.
Well, John, we thank you, and good luck with all the endeavors supporting, perpetuating Hellenism, not just around the Delaware Valley, but globally. You've really made an impact for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Vasily. Thank you, Cosmos Philly.
As you know, this is the event that commemorates the 50th anniversary of the founding of the organization, which also commemorates, sadly, the illegal invasion of Cyprus by Turkey. So it's a happy event in the sense that the Institute has been doing just a fabulous job of acting as a voice for those who are not able to speak about the atrocities that have occurred in Cyprus and that continue to exist with regard to the occupation of 1/3 of the island by Turkey. At the same time, we are proud of what we do because AHI is an organization that prides itself on being in essence, a buffer and a spokesperson for the relationship and building relationships between Greece, Cyprus, and the United States. From our standpoint as American citizens, we think that it's an important thing for us to endorse the concept of the rule of law, which is really what AHI was based upon when Gene Rosides founded it 50 years ago. And we are endorsing that rule of law principle every day through the operation and organization's activities here in Washington, D.C., and indeed nationally. So very, very pleased to be part of this organization and to support it.
I'm a lawyer for 50 years in Springfield, Ohio, and we do lots and lots of things related to all kinds of different real estate. I am a volunteer with AHI. I've been on the board since the 80s, actually, for a long time. And this year I'm serving as chairman of the board of directors of AHI. AHI has been a big part of my life. Eugene Rosides was a big part of my life. He's a wonderful mentor. And this is celebrating 50 years of AHI. AHI is, I think, more relevant now than it has been at any time in the last 50 years. We still have the Turkish army on Cyprus. They still occupy 37% of the sovereign territory of the Republic of Cyprus. This is insane that in 2024, this is still going on 50 years later. I couldn't have believed it if you told me 50 years ago when I was a young lawyer that the Turkish army would still be occupying 37% of Cyprus. They haven't moved, they haven't vacated 1 square foot of territory. We still have the same problems, and Gene Rosides is no longer with us. It is our duty to carry on his good works and to keep working for the liberation of all the territory of Cyprus.
I'm excited. It's a great event. It's a wonderful celebration. 50 years of stewardship to causes close to our community. 50 years is a significant amount of time. And so when Nick Larragakis said, would you come to the event and be the master of ceremonies? I said it would be my honor.
This evening is more significant than ever. It is the 50th anniversary, but it also coincides with the 50th year of the invasion of Cyprus. What's the message we can send out to Hellenes and Phil Hellenes all about this?
Look, I think there's an emphasis on making sure people don't forget. 50 years is a long time, and to the Greek community, it's still a huge issue. And so I think there's a focus on making sure Greek Americans are still engaged and recognize it's an important issue to the community.
Mike, thanks for talking with us this evening, and good luck with all your endeavors.
Thank you so much. Pleasure being with you.